Alright, ladies and gentlemen, John Suitepee here, bringing you part 15 of Baldur's Gate 2 Dark Alliance. Last time around, I went to the catacombs, met a friendly ghost, and revealed that he wants this place cleansed of all evil doing. Turns out he's pretty embarrassed about the Feldane, previous owners of the house, actually being a bunch of cannibals. He wants us to destroy this manor and ensure it does not live. So we're going to do just that. For him. As well as escape from this damn place to boot, since we were chucked down here unceremoniously. So here we are in Firewind Manor 1. I guess we may get our rematch with the good lady. Perhaps. We'll have to see. But before I go a whole much further in this level, I have finally decided on what path I'm going to take. And that wasn't it. I have finally decided what skill path I'm going to take after some deliberation. I have decided, for those who are a bit disappointed, but I am going to be focusing a little bit on a melee necromancer, but I am going to eventually branch off into spells. So what I've decided to do, since I've already put 1 point on hand weapon focus, I'm going to be focusing on using a one-handed weapon, which will give me the ability to use my shield and give me extra defense, which will be very handy. Then, I'm also going to complete the Vampiric Drain ability, since, as I've mentioned before, it can do some ridiculous damage later, and we may need that against all things not undead. After that, I am then going to be starting to put points onto Flame Arrow, since quite a few people have suggested that I could use a ranged spell, instead of using the crossbow, say. So I'm going to go for the Flame Arrow, because at later ranks, the arrows increase and I can have a sort of a shotgun effect with them. Aside from that, I will then also be deliberating over putting points in enchant item to have better enchants when we get more use of them later. In power, to increase the effectiveness of my spells, namely Vampiric Touch and Flame Arrow. And clarity, to reduce the casting cost of my spells, but that will come after I complete Flame Arrow, more than likely, I would say. And aside from that, that's about all I can think to focus on at this point. If any of you disagree, think there's anything I could adjust, then feel free to mention it. But that's what I've decided to go for. I like being a melee necromancer. I've geared towards it with the armor upgrades already and haste. So therefore, I have decided I'm going to become a melee necromancer. But I'm also going to include spells. Flame Arrow will be my spell of choice alongside Vampiric Touch, since it's more likely I'm going to get up close anyway to take advantage of it. So that's the decision I've made. Feel free to say in the comments below if you agree or not, if you disagree. I'm also going to be able to put, hopefully I can put a 5th spell just by tapping circle. Right now it's Vampiric Touch, but I hear voices. From just inside the chamber ahead, you hear 2 people talking. You can slip into the nearby alcove and eavesdrop, or you can barge in and interrupt them. I think we should eavesdrop.
That is grave news, Lady Arogazia. But no matter. The 4 foundations are nigh within the grasp of my patrons. When the tower is theirs, the reward for your aid will make what your brigands brought you seem a paltry sum.
I should hope so, Khan. These schemes have grown even more tiresome than looting forgotten tombs and stealing other dragon hoards had become.
Fear not. The Zentarum leave no debt unpaid. That is why I work for them after all. Now about this meddler, or meddlers? How many of these adventurers have you caught?
Do not concern yourself. They are mine to deal with. Nothing will escape those dungeons. Especially not after I bring this manor burning down atop them.
You intend to destroy your home?
Home? Ha! I grow weary of this tiny structure. No. With the red fangs scattered and the hands of glory's work done, I will retire to my lair. Your masters will know how to find me should they require my services again. Farewell, Khan.
Farewell.
Khan? What?
You there. Come here. What? Did you think I could not sense your foul presence?
Uh-oh. We've been spotted by the dragon lady of sorts. That's not a good sign. Oh boy.
Does your chest swell with pride, adventurer? Imagining that you've accomplished something of import? Oh, but you're too late. I am finished with this place.
So you said.
Even my treasure has been moved. Nothing awaits you here but death. You are but an insect, mindlessly scuttling across the last page of a book before it is crushed by the closing of the cover.
So she's actually going to crush the manor, which is, funnily enough, what the ghost wants. But your reign of terror ends here, Aragasia.
Foolish little creature. Before I turn this hovel into your funeral pyre, I shall bless you with a glimpse of greatness.
Okay.
Gaze trembling upon my true form, worm, and cower before the might of Isagora, the Red Death.
Oh shit, this is the Red Death people were warning me about. And she has fire rain down on herself. Oh my! That is a dragon! Oh... Loading screen? What? He turns into a dragon and cues a loading screen. You flee the burning grand ballroom as Azagora crashes through the roof. You must escape Firewind Manor before the inferno consumes you. Wow, things sure have heated up in a hurry. Pun not intended. First of all, that lady is a dragon. And second of all, Khan's alive? How in the hell is he back? We killed him in the first game. What is going on? Do they have the power to resurrect the dead now? We butchered Khan in the Thieves Guild at the climax of Act 1. Just before we, well, killed the Beholder guy. My goodness. She has literally decided to bring this place crashing to the ground. Come on, dude. This is no time for lollygagging. Oh shit, it seems to be locked. Is my elf actually widowing here? Oh, maybe not. Ah, jeez. There's like... it must open one of the locked doors. Oh, wow. God damn, man. This place is falling apart. I'm in a bit of trouble here. I need to get out. Screw the treasure. Just leave.
Searing away the impurity of the remaining felony. I thank you, living. Here is your reward. Farewell.
He's gonna reward us? Isn't he rewarding the giant dragon that just burned us to the ground? Get a +1 Grand Ring of Fire, a +1 Remarkable Sacred Amulet, 1,000 gold coins, and 250 XP. Nice, dude! Thanks for your generous assistance. And now it is time we got out of here. Oh, I'm so tempted to go and take some... Oh, I hope I don't regret this. I really want to see if there's any loot. I really do. This is probably the stupidest idea I've ever had. Oh. You rescued the trapped servants, saving them from a horrible burning death. Oh, nice. We get 1,500 gold coins and experience. Awesome. Now that is what I call generosity. Damn. Alright. So this has already become worth it, but that might be the only key. Well, let's Well, I guess we're going to find out the really stupid way by trying to murder ourselves. Please, for the love of God, do not die now. At least the servants have managed to escape.
Seems to be locked.
Alright, we're coming back full circle now. Come on, dude. You need to get up, cast spells, and run. Okay. We're going to quickly loop back and check these other doors to see if any of them open. Not. Okay, come on. Go, 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 go. No. I think that must have been the only door that's openable. Yep. Only the servants can be saved, it seems. Alright, we are out of here. This manor is a wreck. We are gone. We are so gone. Okay. So, Firewind Manor has burned to the ground, thanks to Isagor the Red Dragon. I suspect the people of Baldur's Gate will have a lot to say about that, to say the least.
Oh, you're quite the adventurer, friend. With the red fangs gone, I can start running wagons to Waterdeep again. Too bad that dragon got away, though, huh?
I think we'll see her again in the future. She seems pretty well tied to some other group. Another Dark Alliance is happening. So.
Can't save my hand, friend.
Yeah, okay.
It's too adventure.
Alright, I'm gonna.
Those red fangs, friend. You may be a dear hero to Baldur's Gate, but you're a true some lessons to the traitors that have.
Alright, so because we're no longer going to be focusing on the long weapons, we're going to be selling our two-handed stuff. Now, we can't disenchant these, I don't think. I'll just make sure, actually. Let's see, can we disenchant these? No. I want to break it. No.
I see new shipments free.
Okay. So, we're going to sell these off. We don't need the throwing daggers. We're going to keep the crossbow for now because we don't have a ranged alternative, but we may sell that later once we get flame arrow. Alright, so let's take a look at it. Wow, I have so many fine rings. I have too many. I'll keep them for now, though, in case we get any chance to enchant them, but there's a good chance they're getting sold later. Now let's check out our... Ooh, wow. This might be good. What do we currently don't actually have any rings equipped, so this might be a good thing to equip now. Not sure what this will give us, but 1+ Grand Ring of Fire. Oh! It seems to give us +1 strength. And we can also find out what runes will drop from it if we break it. Wow! That's a really handy ring. Thanks, Ghost! And this one gives +1 Bless. Max ranks 10. Bless. I'm guessing that might be related to the cleric. So I guess items can give us skill bonuses, huh? Well, we're definitely gonna keep... We could actually break this down since we don't really use Bless, but we might as well keep it for now. At least until we see what other abilities we might get later. At least I now know how to check. I don't have any gems right now, so... Oh well. Oh shit, I accidentally... Whoops. Don't drop that! Alright, how are we doing for potions? We'll be okay. Alright, so... Now that we've defeated the Red Fangs, I guess we might be due some kind of a quest reward here. Yep, we've destroyed them. I just can't remember who I'm supposed to give it back to, so I guess we'll just go talk to everyone in the tavern. Not down there, the tavern, you idiots. This is what I get for not playing for nearly a year. I forget. I know I've got several quests, but I still need to actually remember who to give them to. Interesting start. Fire's down, the dragons lose, Khan is returned. Who knows what will happen next? Alright, let's get the...
Begone, stranger.
I have nothing to say to you.
I think we might have talked to her before.
Am I? No. I'm merely a dark tangled elf. I made the sparkling beaches of Evergate. Now, farewell. Our conversation is over.
Okay, you're totally not a dark elf. She's totally a dark elf, isn't she? It's guarding a ladder. Maybe we can go up there later for some reason? Well, let's see what Kira has to say.
Well met again, adventurer. I've heard little. Only that adventurers are hard up for work in the city.
Yeah, I think I remember hearing that story before, so that's not new.
Ah, well met again.
Yeah, okay, I know that. Nothing new from you either, I guess. I guess maybe we had to hand it in to the captain of the guard, perhaps. I guess he'd be the one to complain about the Red Fangs, who were based in that manor. Something I had forgotten last time. Basically, Matt Bennett sort of basically described part of the story I had forgotten. I was indeed on a mission to stop the Red Fangs, who were a horde of goblins and monsters. I discovered the true mastermind behind them, which was the Azagoria. Turns out she's on the retreat. The Red Fangs are gone, the Hands of Glory have done their job. She's in an alliance with some other people, and she mentioned the Onyx Tower. She's got plans. She's a dragon lady. The only time I've ever seen dragon ladies is World of Warcraft. It's like every other person in that game is a dragon, I swear.
Greetings again. How might I assist you? I have heard of your good works in the city, but nothing more. Baldur's Gate is blessed by heaven to draw such valiant hearts. We are all grateful for your presence. May Helm watch over you. Farewell.
Okay, so nothing from this guy. I guess I have to find the captain then. Yes, I know. Not every character can wear every type of armor. Indeed. And thanks to Goth LFJ for mentioning about the magic items. Thanks to an accidental bumbling of keys, I now know about the gem thing. I think he was over here, wasn't he? Ah, here we go. This is the guy who had the Red Fang problem.
Ha! He left a cell sword and returned a hero.
I'm a necromancer, not a sellsword.
My men informed me of your success. The marauders scattered and the she-dragon gone. For now, fine work, worthy of the city's gold. Here, your reward, along with all our thanks and best hopes.
Cheers, Solus. 3,000 golden experience points. Oh, so close to leveling up. So damn close.
Greetings again.
Okay, nothing to offer. Okay then, well, I guess with that done, the only other thing I might consider at this point is talking to our good friend in the, the only quests now are to regain our memories, enter the halls of the hammer, and explore some ruins. I do believe we were given an option on the map screen to do that, so we might be going to those woods next. But first, what gold do we have? 31,000. Yep, it's time to pay a visit to our memory bank guy, Omdiel. This guy basically gives memories for cash. So he's kind of an odd... Imagine that in a horror game. I will tell you all you need to know. For a price, adventurer. So let's see if he has any more memories to share.
We've met before. Yes. Yes, we have. Yes. How might I help you?
I'd like to hire you again to scan my mind or something.
Very well. Yes.
16,000 gold? Well, it's the main quest, and we do get some experience, so... It's not like we're buying anything, so screw it. Here's your 16,000.
I need more time, good elf. More time. Ask again later, yes? Perhaps then I will know more.
Please don't tell me he just took my 16,000 gold. Okay, so right now he's not going to give us anything. But when we do, we'll need 16,000. So for now, that's kind of out of the loop. I remember that the Necromancer lost his memories, but he's a former noble of some area, I can't remember its name, He was exiled and left because of his dark practices. But he was of some royalty, apparently, in his former kingdom of the Moon Elves. So, with Umdio not giving shit, well, I guess the only thing left to do is to leave the city. I'm pretty happy with my gear for now. I don't feel like buying anything particularly. I might change in a bit. Okay, into Woodmine Manor. No, I don't want to be doing that, I don't think. That's just going to take us back to Firewind Manor, which was connected. That's where we got started in the hole in the first place, going through there and ending up in Firewind Manor, in a vicious cycle. So, I guess the only thing left to do is to just leave the city. And go to the woods and see what's in them. Quest from there. Should be fun. Very fun, I'd imagine. How much time have I spent? 21 minutes? I might go a little further. Sorry, I'm just checking the OBS time. Alright, so let's see if I can remember. I think if you leave the city, you get an option of what... Yeah, the world map shows up. So it looks like we have the option to go to Baldur's Gate or go to the Wood of the Sharp Teeth. And that's about it. You would have previously had an option to go to the Firewind Manor, but that's been dealt with. Well, the Woodmine Manor was straight out of the city. We haven't yet left the city, actually, so this should be interesting. So, let's go investigate that Wood of Sharp Teeth. And shall we? And magic gloves and gauntlets count as weapons when used to punch an enemy. This is handy for the... Okay, well, we're not a Dark Elf monk, so... Alright, so... Our quest here is... Oh, we'll just do explore, I think, and see what we find. So, I guess we'll do that now. So, let's get to exploring. But we are confronted by birds. Among other things. And I can see quite a few people are happy to see the return of the playthrough. Which is good. I think we'll check this area out as well. Might as well. I mean, so far we've done barely any fighting, and pretty much I've just spent the entire time getting plot exposition. But I'm all caught up now, so everything is good. Everything is hunky-dory. We have our skill plan now, and I can just get on with playing the game, which is really good. I do apologize if this part took about a week to come out. I have been making most of my time, but I've been playing Doom mods on my Twitch channel. I've been busy focusing on that, and I've had a few other things, but do not fear. There will not be another period where I spend 80 billion days before the next part. Updates will start to become more frequent, especially now this skill business has sorted itself out, and I have a clear path for the future. Well, so far all I really see here are just birds. I don't think that qualifies as a threat to the city for the moment, but... Nor do I think that they really tell us anything at all. But I guess something important's going to happen here, because if not, then we kind of know where to go. Unless we have to go back to the manor, of course. Ooh, human enemies. Now, that's a bit different. That might cause some problems right there. Alex Austin also talked about Innovate being one of the best abilities in the game. According to him, that would be... Oh, well, we don't have that. For now. Maybe it's something we get later. I've been told... Oh, God, these guys look vicious. Oh, I do. Wow, I can wife-tap these fools. Something like being wife-tapped. Vampiric touched, I should say, not wife-tapped. My apologies. I think later on we get some other unlocks, so maybe my skill plan will change by then, but until then we're just going to continue. Wow. 43 damage to that? Yeah, it's real nice when you can actually get to use this ability. 39. Nice. Me likey. I can even ignore block with that shit. It's so good. And this is just the rank 2 version. Wait till I get to all the way to friggin' 5. So, looks like we have some heavily armored humanoid-looking enemies. Not quite sure what these guys are. Kind of tall, could be some kind of... I don't really know, actually. Does anyone know what these guys are? Can't quite make it out. I don't think they're human, though. So, there's that. Well, looks like it branches off a bit here. Better make sure to check everywhere. I want over here. Remarkable leather helmet. Fine shotgun. Hoping to get some decent upgrades, but as I learnt in the previous game, the best upgrades usually come from quest drops. And very rarely near the end you might get something like a +5, but most likely we're going to get our best quest rewards from drops too. I'm just going to check out that helmet. No gems. Oh. No gems. So, not really that great then either. Whatever, we'll just sell it. Hopefully the enchant items. Apparently the enchanting items may become useful later in the game when we can start actually maybe getting some damn upgrades instead of just talking about it. So, you know, hopefully later on we'll get to show off the enchant. I'd like to have a go at doing the enchant stuff. It does seem kind of interesting and, you know, it's a big addition to the game. I've apparently been told by looking through the past comments, and oh yes, I've kept a lot of the comments back at the time when we were discussing this, that there was something along the lines of someone mentioned something called combat reflexes, which apparently, when stacked with haste and weapons, can make things really ridiculously quick. Something I may have to consider. We'll definitely be going for some kind of enchant anyway. I'm just not quite sure what, but we'll get to that when we start getting some enchant possibilities. To do that, of course, we're going to need some gems, and to do that, we're going to need to either buy some or, you know, I might start thinking about that later in Act 2 or something. These guys are really having a bad time trying to kill my skeleton buddy. Probably because they're using heavy weapons and they're doing barely any damage to him, so... 2 of them! No, look for the, whatever these guys are supposed to be. Hopefully the monster encyclopedia will return. Might also explain how the workshop partially works. Some points out here. Basically, I can use the gems to give my equipment special abilities of elemental affinities. So, for me, that's probably going to be ice, because slowing people is always awesome. Don't really, unless there's like some kind of poison or death thing I can... Oh, this just takes us back to the world map. Well, we don't really want that. We want to keep going. I guess that might be our exit for later when we complete what's around this corner. This must be the camp we must be sent to find. 47 damage. Wow. That's the max damage my thing can do. 49. I got a crit. This is where I'm going to get all my life from. Just tapping vampiric touch on everything. So good. So good. Who needs two-handed weapons when you can hit that hard with this? Oh, is this it? Is this literally all that's out here? Just a bunch of elves or something? You gotta be kidding me. This is the entire area? I was expecting something a bit more. But no, that's pretty much it. That's the Wood of Sharp Teeth fully explored. I guess that's all there was out here, just a tribe of annoying enemies. I guess we better report back in our findings. Well, that's a bit of a disappointment. I thought we might get in a cave or something, but nope. Just kill some humanoid-looking enemies and report in, Chief. Alright then. Well, maybe we'll get some kind of reward, although I'm not sure who we'll talk to.
Welcome back. I
Alright,
receive new shipments frequently, so if you don't see something here now, check back from time to time.
Scale gloves. Nice, but I don't need them. Great axe. Nah. Fetch it. No. Okay, that's about it. Got a couple of potions.
Honor to protect you from someone else's. You
Shoddy.
come to the right place.
Alright. Guess that's gonna do it. Okay. Let's just see if he has anything to worth buying, actually. Might as well check the shop while we're here. Well, our weapon is... I think that was... The best weapon he has is a 311. And we have a fine Morning Star, so no dice, buddy. He does have a fine set, but I think we have that covered too, don't we? Yeah, I don't think we're going to buy anything from you except potions, I'm afraid. Do you sell any good potions? 10% ignore knockback. +1 wisdom. And here's the enchantments. You don't really have anything I want, so I'm going to ignore you. For the maybe potions once or twice, but to be honest, I think we're just going to save up our money. Be really greedy about it.
Greeting.
Okay, does anyone here want to... Did anyone here care about the Woods of Sharp Teeth at all? Because I'm really confused as to what the hell I'm doing now. Do I just have to go back to the Blood Manor or something? I'm genuinely a little vexed as to what I'm doing at this point. That's the Hands of Glory passage, which I've already been to. That's the warehouse. I don't need to go there. That was for the Hands of Glory quest a while ago. Where's the manor in the first place? Well, I guess if we have nothing else to do, I might just go back to the manor. Maybe we have to go back there. It's a possibility, I suppose.
Greetings again.
Yeah, okay. Nothing from you. Don't see anyone with an exclamation point here, so this is a waste of time. Wow, this is kind of disappointing. I wish we got some fighting done, so it's not all bad. Got some fighting, which is cool, I guess. Just would have been nice to have a bit of a payoff for those woods. But, oh well. I guess we'll just quickly check the tavern, and I guess we'll go back to the Iron and see what happens. Maybe there's another event to happen. Perhaps we have to go back. Because otherwise, I don't know where to go. The quest disappeared as soon as we went. Ah, here we go. Okay, thank God. I guess clearing out that woods was a aid.
Oh ho, is that a swagger I see in your stride? Shall I now bow to thee as you pass, destroyer of the Red Fang Marauders? So, what happened?
Oh, those were Red Fang Marauders? Okay. Oh no, this is the story we got earlier. I guess we only get to tell. I guess we only tell her once we check out both areas. Anyway, the Red Fangs are led by the dragon Isagora, who used sorcery to disguise herself as a noblewoman. She has been funding Luvia's work and controlled the Hands of Glory.
Ah, dragons, avaricious and slothful, for all their might. Yes, I heard one had been seen flying northwest from the Cloak Wood.
She set fire to the manor there and left, thinking it a death trap.
Haha, avaricious, slothful, and arrogant. You've done well, adventurer. Tales of your deeds are spreading even beyond the city's walls. I have a friend that wishes to meet you. Please return to the abandoned warehouse. You'll find him there.
So, who's this friend, then?
His name is Jarek. He's a man with very powerful friends, many connections. I've told him of your exploits, and he's eager to make your acquaintance. He's worth your while, I assure you.
Jarek? Wait a minute. Oh. Act 2, here we come. We are finally out of Act 1. And now we're to meet Jarek. If I'm not mistaken, Jarek was the guy we met in the first game that assigned us to some group that was designed to defend Baldur's Gate or something.
My lord, your men in Darkhold has fed the Zentarum the required information. They now know how to restore the Onyx Tower. However, Harper's spies have found out what they're up to and are sending agents to counter the Zentarum even now.
Good.
Good. Good, my lord? Yes, Sanhast. Good. The Centaur and Harvest both will serve my cause. They will activate the elemental foundations and restore the tower to the material plane. All without realizing that I hold the only remaining Shadow Gate.
The Shadow Gate? The black arch we found when we captured the adventurers?
The very same. And that black arch will be the only way into the tower when it returns to Toriel. My tower.
Oh my! The plot thickens, or rather stays the same because we knew that guy what last time. That guy is an as of yet unnamed villain who captured our heroes from the original game at the start and is guarding the only entrance to the Onyx Tower, which once again is the key focus of the game. And now we are back in the warehouse to meet up with Jarek, who is going to be, well, who is he? Here he is. And to meet another old Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 1 person.
Well met. I am Jarek. I'm pleased you decided to come. Randella spoke so well of you. I thought it would be in both our interests that we meet.
Okay.
There are a number of artifacts scattered across the western heartlands that I intend to collect. I mean to do so by hiring trustworthy, capable adventurers, men and women like you. Dangerous work, but fairly compensated. Intrigued?
I'm intrigued, alright. So what are these artifacts, Jarek?
The first artifact is called the Orb of Thunder, an engraved copper sphere studded with enormous topazes. It was used to power a weather machine in the observatory of Lyran's Hold in the Forest of Worms, now a fell and haunted place.
Sounds like it. Why do you want this orb, then?
It is not for me, but for my patrons, who need not be named. Rest assured that this is not for some nefarious purpose, but I cannot make you trust me. The choice is yours.
So he wants us to go get the Orb of Thunder for patrons he won't describe. He wants us to trust him. Well, luckily for us, we remember Jarek from the first game. The Harpers, I assume he's referring to his agency, they're the good guys. So we'll return when we have this orb. Also, if we didn't accept, we wouldn't really have much of a... I can't really say we have much of a choice, because if we don't accept this, then we don't do anything for the rest of the game, and we retire a hero of the Red Fangs. Until the Onyx Tower opens and everything goes to shit anyway. So now we need to go and get the Orb of Thunder from Lyran's Hold from Jarek. And we are just 100 EXP points away from, well, getting our next level. There's a save point in here. Not sure why at this point, but oh well, maybe it's never know. Maybe something happens in Baldur's Gate later that warrants the save point being there where it is. Perhaps. For now though, Baldur's Gate is fine. Looking for Baldur's Gate then. Alright, well, since we're now in Act 2 of the game, before I close this recording, I guess we'll check and see if he's got anything good for sale. In this act. You start selling some good stuff immediately. Now he is selling something good. Crossbow of Wounding. Yeah, I'm not going to waste my money on a crossbow. I'm going to replace eventually. Is tempting. Very tempting. But I already do that damage with my existing weapon. But he's selling better armor now, so that's always good. Wow. Look at all this. Fine face, gay mail, fine flaming studded, boots of speed, iron. Oh, okay, not so effective. It's a sprint, which is useful, I suppose, but we don't use spells. And we get unarmed fire damage. I think we'll probably wait a while before considering those. He has a lot more rune items though, which is good. Alright, so he's selling better things, which is great. We'll have to consider those later. And we have a new quest, so that's good too. Alright, well, I guess since we're now in Act 2, we'll also go and see if we can get any more backstory. Now, maybe Omdio will have remembered in the time it took for the game to advance. We will see. Alright, buddy, what have you got for us?
We've very well, yes. I need more time.
Okay, I guess not. Got anything else? I guess he hasn't got anything then. Okay. Well, we'll come back to you later. Maybe after we complete the Orb of Thunder quest, we'll come back to you. Sure I won't forget. The quest line, the quest log will say as such. So, I guess we're gonna get some new armor at some point. Better make sure we save 16k for the amnesia revelations. So let's just go have a quick look at what we're in for next time. Whoops. Really, I'm surprised that still just leads to Bloodmire Manor. That should just lead to the world map as well. Unless it's a person going back to the manor, of course. You never know. Something tells me that we might get a little action in this city later. Maybe a siege or something, when things pick up. In the meantime, though... Oh! Go to the Wood of Sharp Teeth 2. There's a sequel! Right now, I want to go to Wyvern's Hold. Oh. Well, looks like we're being ambushed first. Hope it's a save point, or else this doesn't have to count for the thing too. Okay, looks like we're not leaving just yet then. An ambush. You are ambushed by a marauding band of Ettins and Hobgoblins while travelling through the Forest of Worms to Wyvern's Hold. You must fight your way out. Oh boy. This is not good news. I was just hoping to save the game and quit, but now we're gonna have to fight our ass off. Okay. That is a big enemy. Big enemy must die, and quickly. Alright, Scully dude. You tank the big guy. And down he goes. I'll teach him. Ettins and Hobgoblins have no chance against us. Oh, there's a save point after all. I guess we'll pop that. But we've leveled up. And it's a stat level up. Well, this is going to be a really easy decision considering what I've decided to go for. Obviously, I'm going for strength. All the way now. Also, it will give us more carry weight. And who can argue with that? Especially since we're going to get heavy armor. Alright, and 11 points to spend. So, let me see. I could put more points on that. That's 4 points for that. 3 points for an upgrade to Vampiric Touch. This will give us +4 to hit and +2 to damage. An upgrade of 2 and 1 respectively. The next level we have to spend 6 points on it. Next level will give us +6 to hit and +3 to damage. I think the damage is still doing alright with Vampiric Touch since we killed those enemies pretty quick. So I'm just gonna max out hand weapon focus this time. So we get the max bonus of +6 to hit and +3 to damage. And then next time I will upgrade my Vampiric Touch to max. Or do I start spending my points on other things here? I could put a point on Flame Arrow, just so I have the option. You know what? Yeah, I think we will put a point on Flame Arrow. We might as well. It gives us the option for next time. Ooh, get 2 arrows next time. Alright, so now we have 4 spells. Oh, come on, dude. I just want to log off. Thank you. I just want to... Sorry, did I say log off? Sorry, I meant to save the game. I didn't mean log off at all. Let's see. Flame Arrow. I guess if we just press circle... Yeah. So if I'm right, I can cast all my spells and just press circle for a Flame Arrow. Sweet. Alright. So I can still cast all of these spells and have a 5th option with Flame Arrow. Whoosh. There it goes. I guess we'll see how effective it is next time. Yeah, growl all you want. My time is done. I'll kick your ass next time, hobgoblins and ettins. So what do you all think of this part then? What say you of all the interesting events that we've had in this part? What do you think will happen with Azagora, the Red Dragon Lady? Will we see her again? I suspect we will. We may even get to fight her as a cool dragon boss fight. We didn't fight one in the second game after all. The Ice Dragon. What do you think will happen? Who do you think that weird guy is in the white robe? Will he succeed in getting the tower back to full strength and getting the Shadow Gate access? And what will the Orb of Thunder give us? And before that, what will happen in this ambush? Let me know all those and any comments below, and I'll catch you all next time for part 16 of Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2. I finally got Flame Arrow, peeps. I finally got it. See you later.